So you believe in the Bible, right? But you're like, I'm not black, I'm not Latino, right? I'm kind of East, I'm South Asian, I'm Arab, right? I'm from the Maghreb, right? Well, we have to remember it's not about skin color so much as it's about the seed of Israel, right? So Jeremiah 12 and 9, mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. So what we want out of that is the Lord's heritage, Jacob, Israel, is unto me as a speckled bird. So yeah, back in the days before BC, before Yahushua stepped on the scene, you see me, in the days of David, the Israelites were a so-called race of dark people, right? But through race mixing and slavery and captivity, we come to look like everybody, all right? And we're going to prove that. So don't feel bad, cause I believe, but you don't look like a so-called black man, and you don't come from the lands of the so-called Latinos or Native American people, right? That's why you have to use the scripture them to see everything, right? So watch this. Deuteronomy chapter 28, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed. Right? Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and statutes which he command thee. Don't we all sin today? And what is sin? Transgression of God's laws and commandments. So everybody's sinning, right? So if you're cursing these ways, that's how you know you're the seed of Israel. Even though you don't look like a so-called black man or so-called Latino man or Native American man. If these curses are affecting your people and the land where you dwell in, right? That's how you know you might be an Israelite. It's not about the looks, it's about the seed, right? Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And these curses shall be upon thee for a sign. A sign. So how y'all gonna know that you're of the seed of Israel, right? It's a spiritual thing. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. So what's some of them curses? So verse 43, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. Let me pull up this map, right? So this is a map of colonialism from different time periods, right? You see, Latin America is not colonized as much, but it was. You see, it was in the earlier time, but they get independence quicker time. So on this map, right? So look, you have China, right? Under the sphere of influence, you have India, you have Australia under the British, Egypt, you have Sudan, right? You have Indonesia and the Philippines under the Dutch and the Portuguese, you see me? You have parts of North Africa under the French, you have America under the, you see me? You have all of them places, right, of these peoples. These foreigners, these so-called Europeans coming out of these people's land, and now they govern it, even though that's not the people from them land. That's why you see, hold on. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. You see me? So in your own land of India or Philippines or Singapore or Sudan, right? Your leaders are take orders from Frenchmen and from Englishmen, right? Even though they don't, that's not them. They're a stranger to the land, right? Watch it. Verse 36. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king which thou set over thee unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. And there thou shalt serve other gods, wood and stone. So yeah, that goes first and foremost for the blacks and the Latinos and Native Americans. But as you see on the map, you don't think the so-called Indian people had their own kings? You don't think the Egyptians and the Sudanese had their own kings? The Zulu man them in South Africa had their own kings? You don't think these French African people didn't have their own kings, right? They did. But now their kings are serving unto the European people, the so-called European people them, right? So watch it again. The verse 33, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 33. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always. So in West Africa you have rubber, you have corn, gum. In India you have the same set of things, textiles. In Singapore you have nuts, you have berries, fruits, corn. All these things come from foreign lands, like Hawaiian pineapples, Jamaican pineapples, you see me? All the things we eat come from Portugal, come from El Salvador, come from India, come from Singapore. But then you look on the news and the Singapore people, the Philippine people, them not eat this, them poor. Them depend upon foreign aid. Why? Because the seed of Israel, right? The seed of Israel is cursed, and this is how you know. Because the scripture says, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he command thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder upon thy seed forever. Right? So when you see these signs, you're gonna wonder, like, why this is happening, right? I'm not so-called black or Latino, but why my country have served England and France? Why am I farming my rice fields in South China, in Vietnam, and then we sell it to France or America, and then we're hungry and poor? Why? Because this is another curse that happened to the Israelite people, right? Watch it. Watch it. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. You see me? Watch it. From this end of the earth even unto this one. Yeah, Israel is scattered amongst everyone. So you have the rich Chinaman, but then also you have the poor Chinaman that get treated like trash. You have the rich Indian man, then you have the poor Indian man, so-called Indian and so-called Chinese, because the Europeans put these names upon us, right? You go in you call a Moroccan man, an old school Moroccan man, a Moroccan, he's gonna be like, nah, I'm a Tuareg Indian, I'm a Tuareg Arab, you see me? But you know you're under these new names, because watch it, the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone, right? And watch it. Astonishment. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword. So back in the day, you was a Han Empire Chinaman, but now you're a Chinaman when you come from the Han Empire, you see me? Because you become a byword. The European come and colonize